Welcome back, guys. So, we're going to go over lesson 1.2 for Reality Ride. First thing, when you open your Paradeck, you're going to see a video right here, and you would click it, and it will open in another tab. Forewarning, remember we are all middle schoolers here, so just think about that. The whole point of it is to think about a goal. Think about, the goals that maybe they would have to set, how hard it is to achieve some of these goals. Okay, so we're talking about getting on the reality track. So after you've watched that first video, we're going to go over this part, which is getting on the reality ride. You need to identify a goal or a dream for your life. You can have any goal as long as it doesn't break the following two rules. The goal cannot hurt yourself, and it can't hurt others. The other part, or the other rule, is that it has to be positive. It cannot be a goal where you say, I will not, or I cannot do this, or I will not, throw food in the cafeteria. You want to think about something that's going to build you up, not tear you down. Okay, so let's go back to our visual metaphor. We are right here. Last lesson, we were over here at reality. Now we're over here at goal. So we are thinking about goals and what goals will lead to. Okay, so you're going to want to answer this one right here and give me a draft goal for your life. So what you're trying to work for. You want to be a little vague. We're not down to a final goal yet. And goals change depending on what happened. The next slide for number 5 actually has another video where they talk about opportunity. And opportunity is going to be a word that you're going to be asked to write your definition or what the word opportunity means to you. Okay? All right, on slide 7, there is another video. We're going to talk about the word freedom. And on slide 8, you're going to be asked to define the word freedom and what it means to you. It means more than just slave, non-slave, choice versus no choice. There's more to having freedom or ability to do things than a lot of people think. Okay. The last video I want you to watch is about self-worth. Because the next vocabulary word you need to write a short definition for is, what is self-respect? And I put that video in there to kind of give you some examples of what people think when they think about who they are and what they're worth. And respect a lot of the times comes from that. Okay. All right. So those vocabulary words that we're going to cover are actually at the end of one of our roller coaster rides. Right here on our on our visual metaphor. Okay. On slide 12, you're going to rate the lesson. If it was too hard, just right, or too easy. Okay. So if you are really confident in your goal or your ideas or your definition of vocabulary words, you're going to select absolutely call on me. If you do not want me to do that, I want you to click one of these other ones. Okay. The last slide here is where you rate how you're feeling as far as a stress check. Remember, it's always a good idea to be aware of how you're feeling, so take a minute and think about how you're feeling. Are you in a good space, having no problem focusing? Are you bothered by something? Right here in the middle. Or are you down here in the red where you can't manage your emotions, or you're really struggling to focus, that you have no control right now? Okay, and that is it for lesson 1.2 for Reality Ride.